Hello, everyone. So for this week's lecture, we are going to be reviewing cartography principles. So our map exercises for our lab assignment 7 will touch upon the cartographic principles of making a visually appealing map that will communicate effectively with your audience. So it is very important to create a map that communicates effectively to the audience. And in order to do that, you have to look at main design principles such as legibility, visual contrast, and balance. And for our lab assignments, you'll be creating 3 maps that we see here. Design symbology for a thematic map, symbolize by size, and create a policy map to address health conditions. And I will be going over the first map with you all. If you looked at our midterm review guide for our midterm exam next week on Friday, it does refer to this tutorial to create a population density map. And after you click on this link here for map 1, we do see that here popped up on my screen on the left side. And I also have the ArcGIS Online map viewer open for us as well. Okay, so for our map 1 tutorial, it is called Design Symbology for a Thematic Map in ArcGIS Online. So again, we're going to scroll down, but in this tutorial, you'll build a simple, clear, and attractive map of population in Indonesia. You'll symbolize province polygons, city points, and road lines, which are all vector data. And along the way, you'll learn about common design decisions that will help you create effective symbology for your own thematic maps. So for the symbolize polygons by color heading, we are going to open the Indonesia population web map, which I have opened here on the right side of my screen. So you should have a new browser pop up on your end as well. And on the Contents Dark toolbar, click Layers to open the Layers pane. And in the Layers pane, point to the Cities layer and click the Visibility button to turn off this layer. So again, let's select the layer. And with this eye, we will turn off the visibility of the cities. And we will be turning off the roads layer as well. And click the provinces layer to select it. And again, once it's selected, you'll see the blue highlight on the corner there. And it wants us to click Styles. And on both the Contents toolbar and the Settings toolbar, click Collapse. Okay, so we will be collapsing this. And then the provinces are symbolized with the location single symbol style, which we see here. Location single symbol, which is good when you only want to convey the location of things. But in this map, we want to convey one of the layer's attributes, which is population. So we're going to click the Add field. And we're going to choose population and click Add. And the map updates and a legend card appears like we see here. And the map shows more populous provinces in dark blue and less populous ones in light blue, like we see here in this legend in this corner. And the style pane also updates to list drawing styles available for the selected field. And for your smart mapping tutorial, it talks about how it will generate different map options for you that will communicate the attribute effectively. So the count and amounts color theme is selected. And for that, we want to look at style options. So for the style options, it's stating here that the symbology of this map could be misleading. This map is misleading because it doesn't indicate well where most people live. So instead of mapping population, it would be better to map population density. So when making a choropleth map, it's important to normalize your data, usually by converting counts to rates or ratios. The point of normalization is to convert values to a standardized scale so that comparisons are meaningful. To normalize this population data, you'll divide the population of each province by its area to calculate the population density. So again, let's go to the styles options pane, and for divided by, we will choose area square kilometers. Now the colors on your map represent the number of people per square kilometer in each province. The map shows you that population density is highest on the island of Java. In fact, Java is the world's most populous island. And now it wants us to change the color ramp because we could see here with our color ramp, it matches the blue ocean of the base map. So let's click symbol style, and under fill color, we will click all color ramps and choose purples and pinks. And then it states here, scroll to the third row and click the pink 3 color ramp. So when you hover over the color column, it will show. And now we have that color, and then click done. So now our population density map has upgraded. And here it says scroll to the bottom of the style options pane and turn on classified data. And here we have different methods to classify it. And when we classify the data, the map and legend also change as well. So all provinces are now grouped into one of 4 symbol classes. They are defined by values that aren't necessarily meaningful. This map suggests that a value of 132 is more similar to 9 than it is to 133. So classifying the data into discrete partitions does not improve the clarity of this map, so the tutorial recommends to turn off data classification. And in the style option pane, a vertical histogram shows a distribution of population density values. Most of the data is at the very bottom, with one outlier at the top. So if you see that, we have it here. On the histogram, click the upper handle, 2859, and type 1500 and press enter. So let's type 1500. And the handle moves closer to the bottom of the histogram. And now all values greater than 1500 are symbolized with the darkest purple, reserving the range of colors between the two handles for the bulk of the data range. And it states here in the layers pane on the provinces layer, click the options button and click rename. So again, let's open that and click rename. And we will add to it population density. Oh, mine completely erased. and click OK. And then on the contents toolbar, it wants us to click Save and Open, Save As, and save it as Indonesia population. And click Save.